Alright, what up, it's Shangster94, and welcome to my 67th weekly Q&A. I'm your host, THEGAMERSHANKSTER, also known as Shangster94. This is a place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, have pitiful comment wars, and to witness the occasional troll, although we haven't seen one for a while. So, I'm not going to continue saying that until we see another one. But anyway. So who do we got here? We got usual contenders. We got Wyatt Shatron, Man of Muff, Bill Plumley, all three moderators here. And then we got Anthony Rivera, but got put in timeout by mod Wyatt Shatron for a reason I didn't even get to see, because he was in timeout by the time I got here. So, and I sure as hell hope the timeouts don't stack, Wyatt, because otherwise he's gonna miss out on a whole quarter of the Q&A. But anyway, who else we got? We got Murat Balamza, what's up? AG22 and Tina Schroeder. Hello. Alright, so let's get this Q&A underway, because I already see the questions coming in. And shit, no wonder they're coming in so fast, because I forgot to put slow mode on again. And sure, it's a weekday, but still, I need to keep up with you guys. Alright, so let me go ahead and find the first question here, if I can. Okay. So the first question I'm going to answer is from Murat Balamza. Resident Evil 6 Chris, Resident Evil 5 Battlesuit Jill, Rev 2 Claire, and Vendetta Leon. Most to least favorite. Let's see here. We'll go Vendetta Leon. Then Battlesuit Jill, then Rev 2 Claire, and then finally 6 Chris. Hey, what? Did I hear about the IGN plagiarism controversy? No, I haven't. Actually, we don't cover gaming news very much. I did hear how, I don't know how old this is, but I recently found out that Nintendo sued a bunch of emulator websites, like, for emulation. Murat Balamza, good and bad features about Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. Well, bad features about all of them easily is they're action-packed and wasn't a good route for the series. Good features, I mean, Resident Evil 4 is still a great game. Like, a lot of scary moments still. A big game in general. I do love the PRL 412. Really the best parts about those three games, I like the mercenaries the most, really. I could care less about the campaigns of 5 and 6. 4 is good, but 5 and 6, I don't really care about the campaigns anymore. Also, a lore question, who is Sherry's guardian? Sherry's guardian, it's not Claire Redfield or Annette Birkin, or isn't Brian Irons her guardian? It's Chief Brian Irons. Hello, Tina Schroeder. Murat Balamza, do I think they should make another Resident Evil 4 clone? No. Subdominator 665. AG22, did my parents prevent me from playing rated M games? No, they did not. Shinobi03, what's up? When I record my gameplay, do I make the gameplay footage and my commentary as separate files or combined together? They are separate recordings. So I'm recording them at the same time, so it's live still, but I'm using two. I'm recording on one. I'm recording the gameplay on my capture device while I'm recording my commentary on Sony Vegas Pro. So it's 2 different tracks, but they're in line because I'm recording at the same time. I don't believe in post-commentary. That's retarded. Marab Alhamza, favorite spin-off excluding Outbreak and Outbreak File 2. Okay, besides those 2, my favorite spin-off would... Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah, Umbrella Chronicles. Man of Muff, recent Resident Evil 2 Remake Correction Edition in Europe. Huh. Bill Plumley, do I have Superman ice cream in California? I don't even know. White Chatron, being known as a plagiarizer or as someone who falsely reports or flags other people's YouTube videos. I would rather falsely report people. I don't want to. I'm not a plagiarizer. And yeah, emulator websites were stealing Nintendo's IPs. Which do I prefer? Which term do I prefer? Pizza parlor, pizza joint, or pizza place? Pizza joint. Man of Muff, why? Because I'm a Nintendo super fan. Yeah. Anthony Rivera. There you go. I guess it doesn't stack. That's good to know. Alright, now leave him alone, Wyatt. Because I don't even know what you're talking about, him spamming. I don't remember it. I've gotten over it. If he did. AG22, which Resident Evil game was ahead of its time, in my opinion? Was ahead of its time? Probably 4, to be honest. Especially with that PRL 412. Bill Plumley, do I prefer orchestral scores or techno-type music for video game soundtracks? For video game soundtracks, I think I actually rather prefer orchestral. Yeah. I like both, though, so it's really hard to decide. Murat Balam's top 3 things that I want in the next Resident Evil game. And you know what? I just realized I never started the timer. So let me see. It's been 8 minutes since 1:30, so we'll do 52 minutes from now. Start. All right. But anyway, top 3 things that I want in the next Resident Evil game. I want the return of either Carlos Oliveira or Billy Cohen. I want them to make, as a throwback weapon, put in the PRL 412. And let's see here. And I want I want to have the first in-game perception. Conception. Yeah, let's put it that way. Wyatt Chatron. Now that Avengers Infinity War out is DVD and digital, have I watched it? Nope. Man of Muff, you're legit quitting playing Resident Evil 5 in professional mode. AI is too slow. And Man of... Well, that... I could have told you that it's basically impossible to beat Resident Evil 5 in professional with the AI because... Yeah, they are too slow. They will not, simply will not get to you in time. It's designed, it's literally designed not to make it to you in time. That's what professional mode is all about. Bill Plumley, how do I feel about parents who use leashes on their younger children? I think that's a form of corporal punishment and should not be used. That is overdoing it in terms of discipline. There are simpler ways to discipline your children. Because those children will grow up to be like child molesters and whatnot. Anthony Rivera, have I heard of the other name for Capcom? I know Crapcom. That's a fan-made name. It's not an actual name, Anthony. Bill Plumley, same, you get it from Best Buy. It's someone else. AG22, favorite and worst beer. Okay, well, one thing, first of all, I don't even drink beer, so I don't necessarily have a favorite. If I had to choose one to go with, it would probably be It would probably be Corona, either that or Coors. And then worst beer, like I said, I don't drink it, so I don't really have a worst, but I guess I'll go with natural. I don't know. I don't drink beer, so I can't really say that. So, no offense to anyone who does, because I don't even know what I'm talking about. Man F. Muff, did I hear about the recent Resident Evil 2 remake news about Correction Edition in Europe? No. What is Correction Edition? White Chatron, what was I doing before the stream? What will we be doing after? Before the stream, I was watching a Vsauce video, and after the stream, I'm going to work. It's going right into work for me today. Kind of made it as convenient as possible on a weekday for me. Also for you guys. Marat Balamza, top 3 things I don't want in the next game. I do not want any sort of survival action whatsoever. Let's see here. See, the thing about Resident Evil 8 is I'd rather not speculate, so I'm going to leave it at that. I can't answer the rest of that question. White Chatron. He was trolling in the comment section of 65. Well, I don't remember what those comments said, but as I said, I've gotten over it. Maybe you should too. Solid Fire. Hey, Bill Plumley, if you're banning him if he trolls again. I'm starting to second guess giving you guys mod status now. So even though you guys are mods, I should be the one to decide if someone gets banned. What most and least favorite shirt I've ever worn or owned? Well, my favorite shirt is one with eagles on it. My least favorite shirt is just a plain generic white tee. Man, do I want unlockable guns in Resident Evil 2 Remake? Yes, absolutely. Bill Plumley, Capcom said they are adding another bonus round mode to Remake 2. What do I think it could be? What if it's like Extreme Battle Mode? Is it like other than what we already know? It's like, do you think they're gonna have Fourth Survivor and Extreme Battle and Tofu again? It'd be nice if they did. But another mode, maybe something in reference to 7 for all we know. White Chatron, Flood Apocalypse or Fire Apocalypse? I'd so much rather go with Flood Apocalypse. AG22, have I wasted money on microtransactions? No. Michael Cho, shower with Gatorade or bathe in Jello? I think I'd rather bathe in Jello. Yeah, it might feel weird, but it'd be interesting. Showering Gatorade is not going to really feel different other than freaking getting your hair all sticky, probably. White Shotgun, which would I prefer to happen? A flood apocalypse, fire apocalypse, ice apocalypse, hurricane apocalypse, or zombie apocalypse? Out of all of those, I think I'd still rather go with flood apocalypse. See, because floods are associated with hurricanes, so we don't need both. Also, you took time off from work to be here. Yeah, figure, since I gave you some good advance. Collector Edition. Ah, yes, of course I heard of that. Bill Plumley sent the link, remember? To all of us. Who has better cameos, Alfred Hitchcock or Stan Lee? Stan Lee. Which, yeah. Marat Balamza, T-Virus Zombie, Ganado, Magini, Ooze, C-Virus Zombie, Joavo, and Afflicted. Most to least favorite. All the basic enemies of Resident Evil. Okay, my most favorite... Ooze. Then we'll go... then we'll go Ganado, then we'll go T-Virus Zombie, then C-Virus Zombie, then Joavo, Magini, and then finally Afflicted. Yeah. Afflicted, I'd say, is my least favorite. White Shotron, what reaction if you banned everyone in chat so it was just you? This will actually never happen. It's just a hypothetical question. Yeah, if you did that, Wyatt, I would ban you. No joke. So don't do it. Bill Plumley, that works. Use your other channels having the mods. Worry about that. You're bad. Yeah. Alright. AG22, worst Resident Evil game I've played on professional. 5. Man of Muff. What unlockable guns do I want in Resident Evil 2 Remake? Like I said, a PRL 412, even though it wouldn't really work against zombies since they don't have parasites. So, let me think again. If they don't have the boomstick, again, then I want that as an unlockable. Same with the 10-inch Magnum. But let me think. I mean, yeah, if it's not already in it, we should... Smith & Wesson M500. Oh, yeah. There you go. Bill Plumley. They confirmed all old modes are returning and a new one. Okay, so yeah, a new whole mode, huh? Well, look at Resident Evil 0 Remastered. They added Wesker mode, which is brand new. So, I mean, it was the same game, basically, but with a whole new twist. So, I don't know. Then again, that was a port of a game, not a brand new game. So, yeah, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out, I guess. If it's multiplayer, I'd be iffy about it, because multiplayer brings in a little action, but, I don't know. White Shotron, which would I prefer to happen? An apocalypse of every final Resident Evil boss from every game, or an apocalypse of every standard enemy from every game? Excludes all bosses. Well, there's definitely a lot more standard enemies than bosses, so that's a really tough decision. But I think I would rather have an apocalypse of every standard enemy, because they're much more easier to deal with, even though they're much more in numbers. Murat Balamza, Stars Bravo team members, most to least favorite, excluding Rebecca. By the way, Sherry's Garden is Simmons. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about from Resident Evil 2, man. Stars Bravo team members. You didn't specify 6. White Shotron for $2 donations. Kill Manif or kill Anthony Rivera. Well, no offense to you, Anthony, but Manif's been like tending these a lot longer than you, so I'm afraid you're dying, bro. By the way, I haven't seen Anthony comment. Wyatt, I didn't even get to see the message. Actually, I can view it, even though you deleted it. Alright. Yeah, just so you know, I mean, when you block Anthony's messages, no one else is going to see him, but I can still view him, so, yeah, just so you know. But yeah, that distracted me a bit. Where was I? Oh, Marat Balamza, Bravo team members. Okay, if I can even remember all of Bravo team. Most to least favorite. Okay, well, my most favorite, excluding Rebecca. Okay, fine. Richard Aiken, then Enrico Marini, then Kenneth J. Sullivan, then Edward Dewey, then Kevin Dooley. And I'm probably missing a couple because I don't think I know all of Bravo team. Yeah. All right. Anthony Rivera, do I think that hard mode will exist in 2 Remake? Resident Evil 2 Original already had a hard mode, but it was in a specific port. I would imagine so. Almost every Resident Evil has a hard mode of some sort. So, I feel like it should. Wyatt Shawtrand, get killed by $100 bills being shoved down my throat. Or pennies getting shoved down. Ew. I'd rather get dollar bills. I don't need copper poisoning. Or technically, I guess it would be nickel poisoning. But, also, Wyatt, KMF, Lizzie Velasquez, a.k.a. the ugliest girl in the world, please look up. Susan Boyle or female Pluto. So, ugly girls, huh? Well, I'm not a bad judge of character. If she's the ugliest girl in the world, it doesn't mean she's the worst to be with. So, I don't even need to look up. I'm going to go with Mary, the ugliest girl in the world. I'm killing the Pluto, and I'm banging Susan Boyle. With that British accent. Man of Muff. What's my favorite assault rifle in Resident Evil? It's the AK-47. Favorite bad word, AG22? Probably straight F-bomb. Fuck. It's definitely that. That's a funny question. Michael Cho, what exact weapon model do I wish to see in Resident Evil 8 that hasn't been introduced yet? I don't even know if I know a weapon model that hasn't been in Resident Evil. But the Pfeiffer Zaliska Express Nitro 600. There you go. Did I even pronounce that right? Bell Plumley. He's referring to the European CE Collector's Edition, which comes with everything in the US one does, plus replicas of the RPD keys. Wyatt Chadron, choose from the following items to survive a Resident Evil 5 liquor apocalypse. An Ice Axe 909 with damage 2, and Resident Evil 4's semi-automatic rifle with a capacity 1, or Fire Machete, Silver Ghost with capacity 2, and the Accuracy International Arctic Warfare. Please look up. My god. Let's copy your comment. Okay, it looks really similar to one of the rifles in the game. Let me see. Liquors, Resident Evil 5 liquors, no doubt. Ice Axe 909, Resident Evil 4 semi-automatic rifle with capacity 1. All the stats that you're aligning with it don't really make a difference to me. I think I'd go with loadout B in that case. Alright. Murat Balamza, when reviewing Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, how much score would I give those games? You think I missed this question? If I answered it, skip it. No, I haven't answered that. I guess I did miss it. How much score would I give those games? Out of what? Like 10? Out of 100? What? But if it's out of 10, 4 is a 9 out of 10. 5 is an 8 out of 10, because I played the shit out of it, so I can't give it crap. And then Resident Evil 6, for me, is a 6 out of 10. Alright, Manif. How is the Resident Evil 0 playthrough going? So, you don't look at my Facebook post, obviously. I finished recording the prologue today. So now I'm technically in the editing stage of the prologue, but it's going to be a few days before I upload it. But yeah, also if you didn't know, so even though I mentioned 2 pre-runs, I actually did a 3rd one with unlockables that I got from completing Leech Hunter in a pre-run. So yeah, now I know 0 pretty well, and I'm not nervous about it anymore. I almost don't need any tips anymore. Really, Murat Balamza, I used your tips for the pre-runs, and I'm not really going to use them for the playthrough. It's funny. Alright. But yeah, there you go. AG22, do I know your blood type? Would I donate blood? I actually don't even know my blood type. It's sad. I actually have my birth certificate, like, in this folder right in front of me. No shit. It's, like, buried under my desk. I could look right now if I wanted to. I just don't know if I have enough time. And I'm gotta make sure I don't accidentally show it in the camera, so... yeah, that's information you guys do not need to know. Yep. Yeah, birth certificate. Actually, does that even show a blood type? Huh. No. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what my blood type is. My birth certificate doesn't show it. So yeah, I don't even know if I could donate blood. I mean, they could probably find out if they took a sample of my blood, right? But I would hope so. Man, alright. I'm gonna stop wasting time here. So the other part of that comment was, would I donate blood? I have never donated blood in my life, and I know how giving it is in the world, but I just don't feel like giving it. It's my blood. Then I finally get to Wyatt's donation. Jesus Christ, I am very far behind, even with slow mode on. Alright, Marab Alamza, top 3 over-the-top moments in the series. Man, that's pretty vague, Marab. I wish you'd be more specific, but... top 3 over-the-top moments? I can't think of any, to be honest, because you're making it so vague. Hey, Dallas Martinez. Bill Plumley, who would win in a fight, Leatherface or Dr. Salvador? Leatherface. Manny Stovall, have I heard of Resident Evil on Game Boy Color? Yes. Wyatt Chachrin, choose the following 2 groups to survive the Ironhead apocalypse with you, Parker, and Nadia from Vendetta, or Bill Plumley, Bruce McGivern, and Forrest. Group A would have excellent firearm skills, while Group B would be skilled in finding freeze grenades in the overworld, if there are any, no guarantees that there are. Making it so weird, but with that... those freeze grenades would actually come in very handy, where you wouldn't even need to use a firearm to defeat your enemies. So I'm actually going with loadout B, with Group B. Bill, Bruce, and Forrest. Why not? AG22. What would I do if Wyatt suddenly died and I didn't hear from him? I'd probably... yeah, if he didn't join a Q&A and not notified why in some time... I guess I would start searching his Facebook, and I'd probably start seeing a bunch of RIP posts. And if that happened, I'd probably do some sort of, I don't know, like, video on it. I don't know, like in a Q&A maybe. Marab Alamza, top 3 cheesy dialogues, excluding one. Well, you're making it boring, man. All the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy. That's one of them. I know you'd be fine if you landed on your butt. How about we how about we do some overtime? Okay. For Bill Plumley, they confirmed hard mode. It's the only mode that has the mandatory old school save system, ink ribbons and all. Huh. Cool. That's a throwback. White Chachrin, choose from following 2 loadouts as part of the U3 Apocalypse. Powered grape aid mix. No use that's gonna do. A small penknife and a box of matches. Or part of orange aid mix. A small utility flashlight or some gauze to make bandages. Man, these are weak loadouts, I'm telling you. I'm going with loadout B, I guess. You wouldn't survive. You wouldn't survive a U3 apocalypse with those loadouts, Wyatt. Do you even pay attention to your own questions? Manny Stovall, you want a Dan Wesson PPC in Resident Evil 8. Okay. Tina Schroeder, do I like Dead Space? I've only got one small sample of Dead Space 2, so I can't really say if I like it or not. AG22, does my hair bother you at times? Sometimes, but I've enjoyed long hair for most of my life, so I'm quite used to it. I'm fine with just waving it out or doing that. Wyatt Chatron, be stuck in the Walking Dead universe or the universe of Left 4 Dead? Considering I'm not well versed in either game or movie, or TV show, I should say, I think I'd rather go with The Walking Dead, even though I'm not even sure. White Chatron also, have I ever had cherry limeade or a drink that had that flavor? By the way, Wyatt, you forgot to remind me to get limeade. Have I ever had cherry limeade? Yes, I have. It made it slightly better. Marabalam's the top 3 least favorite moments in Resident Evil 4. Okay. Luis dying. Ashley screaming. And Salazar whining. Manny Stovall, you want a 14-inch Smith & Wesson 460 XVR as Resident Evil 8 handgun. Damn. Alright. Wyatt Chatron, crash my sister's wedding and ruin it, or give Bill Plumley $300 a month for a year for no reason. If I choose the first option, my sister would hate me forever in that scenario. That's fine with me. I can live with my sister hating me. I'll go ahead and crash her wedding. Anthony Rivera, would I want the shotgun parts and Magnum parts in Resident Evil 2 Remake, including more than one shotgun and Magnum? That would make things really interesting, actually, and more diverse. So, sure, I'd be okay with that. Manif, you're going to be an informer for the next Resident Evil game, which is Dead Aim. Really now? Okay. AG22, which country would I move to and permanently live in? Canada. White Chatron, which type of sex would I prefer? Hot, sweaty, gross, or where we're both cool and dry. Well, that's no fun. Well, I can be kinky sometimes, so gross doesn't really bother me. I just don't know if I would do that all the time. So we'll just go with hot. Murat Balamza, when reviewing Code Veronica, Zero, Rev, and Rev 2, how much score would I give those games? Just like I did with 4, 5, and 6, give those scores out of 10. Okay. Code Veronica, I'd give an 8 out of 10. Zero, I'd give a 7 out of 10. Rev 1, an 8 out of 10. And Rev 2, a 7 out of 10. I don't give Resident Evil games low rankings unless, like, it's one of the ones I actually hate. Now, a better question to ask is, like, how to rank Gaiden, Umbrella Corps, Orc, and Survivor 2. Yeah, those will be much lower. Manny Stovall, you wish there was a Desert Eagle as the second Magnum in the Evil Within. Well, I don't care about the Evil Within, so keep that to yourself, buddy. Wyatt Chatron, sex with Ariana Grande, but everyone you know watches, or sex with the ugliest girl, but it's in private? That is really tough, man. You actually put a good spin on it. Dude, sex with Ariana Grande would be so hot, but if everyone saw it, I'd be under so much fire. I'd be killed instantly, I bet, by some jealous fan, and I'd be dumped by my girlfriend for sure. But I would feel better. I wouldn't be able to live with keeping a secret of cheating on my girlfriend. So I think I'd rather her just see it unfold. So I'll go with sex with Ariana Grande in that aspect. White Chachin, gain 1 extra guaranteed sub a day. Which I actually already do. Over and above what I normally do. Okay, well that just answered that question. I mean, it's only 1 though. For the rest of my life, or get $1 extra a day for the rest of my life. I get the extra $1. Because that's 365 extra bucks a year that I'll have. Well, 1 sub's not going to give me much of a gain. Especially when YouTube's algorithm apparently deletes subs if they don't watch my content. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what I heard. Marat Balam's the top 3 over-the-top moments in 6. You think it's the most over-the-top Resident Evil game? Over-the-top moments in 6. Let's go with Simmons' mutations. The chaos in general. That thing is crazy. And let's go... And the way Ada reacts to the experiment tube and at the end of her scenario. I think she overreacted just a little bit. Anthony Rivera, worst Resident Evil game, excluding Six Guide and Umbrella Corps. Well, that made it easy. You forgot or Operation Raccoon City, which is my second least favorite game in the franchise. So, yeah. The worst game is Operation Raccoon City on that list. White Chotrid, a corrupt rich person steals all of my money, or Bill Plumley steals all of my money. Well, Bill Plumley would probably gain a lot more out of it, so we'll go with Bill Plumley. Also, Maria Gomez versus Alexia Ashford. Who's Maria Gomez? Also known as Makino. Maria Gomez is an assistant to bioweapons dealer Glenn Arias and the daughter of Diego Gomez. Oh, she's that chick in Vendetta. Like, okay. We'll go Alexia Ashford. Dallas Martinez, what's the funniest joke I've heard from friends and relatives? I don't keep track of jokes, so I don't know. White Charge Maria Gomez versus 2 El Gigantes. Well, see, did we actually see Maria Gomez in action? She didn't mutate like her father did. But I'm sure she'll win the El Gigantes. Ada, on the other hand, I don't know. AG22, you've always wondered why was Leon on a solo mission in Resident Evil 4. Why not? Bill Plumley, what would I do if Mr. Beast dropped in here and donated like 10,000 to me? Like that will ever happen. I don't think Mr. Beast knows I exist. Along with Mike Betancourt or a trance. White Chotch and Albanoid Adult versus Bandersnatch. Get eaten by the Iluzija or by the Popokurimu? I'll go with you, Zija. Rob Lom's top 3 least favorite moments in Resident Evil 5. Kirk dying from the helicopter. Jill's suffering and having to deal with the Reapers. White Shatran, Iluzija versus 10 Novistadors. Iluzija still. Bill Plumley, how many times have I bought Elder Scrolls v Skyrim? None. I don't buy Elder Scroll games. White Shatran, sex in a dump or in a dirty back alley? Ugh, the dump. Man, did I hear that there's new characters coming to Tekken 7? They seem to be adding a character every so often, but I haven't heard of it. Tina Schroeder, if it would save his life, what would I give? Would I give Wyatt an intense French kiss for an hour, film it, and show it on my channel? If it would save his life for that long, film it, show it on my channel? No. He would die. Wyatt, never wear clothes again or never drive any motor vehicle ever again. So it's always be naked or never be able to drive. I'll abandon motor vehicles. I'll just ride the bike for the rest of my life. AG22, last question before you leave. Have I ever undergone surgery? No, I haven't. Manif, one of them is Negan from The Walking Dead. Okay. Manny Stovall, you like the M16A4 MWS and Resident Evil 2 Remake as an unlockable. Oh. Marabalam's the most frustrating QTE in Resident Evil 6 Leon's campaign. If I can even remember. I'd say the one where you're fighting whatever that underwater thing is. White Chachan, my favorite pizza topping. Cheese. Just cheese. What? Also, rank the following pizza toppings from worst to best. Pepperoni, cheese, onions, green peppers, yellow peppers, and sausage. From worst to best. Okay. We'll go yellow peppers, then green peppers, then onions, then pepperoni, then sausage, and then finally cheese. Yeah. Dallas Martinez, can I make a voice impression of someone in Resident Evil 3? If so, try to mimic the voice of that person. Can I make a voice impression of someone in Resident Evil 3? Gotta think carefully about this. I don't think I'm very good with voice impressions. So I gotta choose wisely.
What? What are you talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
How dare you? I can't do it high-pitched. But yeah, I tried imitating Dario Rosso from 3. Yeah. Bill Plumley, will my girlfriend be joining on our Q&A anytime soon? It's undetermined. I wouldn't mind her being on one day. I just don't know when it's going to happen. It would have to be a time she's down here. Because, as you guys already know, I can't do a Q&A up there. I tried. And why I donated another $2 for what? Will Q&A 75 be 3 hours long or at least 2? It will at least be 2, but I don't think 3. Save that for like 100 or 104. No, that will be 104. Yeah. Alright, now back to where I was. Murat Balamza, can I give review scores to Umbrella Corps, Orc, and Gaiden? Okay. Well, Gaiden is a 3 out of 10. Orc is a 3 out of 10. And Umbrella Corps is a 1 out of 10. Yeah. What? Rank the following pizza toppings from best to worst. Anchovies, pineapple, chocolate, bacon, spinach, and meatballs. From best to worst. Why are you switching it up? We'll go bacon. Then meatballs. Then pineapple. Then anchovies. No, then spinach. Then anchovies. I actually like spinach. So, then finally bacon. Or chocolate. Finally chocolate. Chocolate does not sound like a good topping. Also, yeah, by the way, why you did 6 questions in a row. That is way overdoing it, buddy. And my third least favorite pizza topping. Stupid question. I'm not answering it. In a flood apocalypse, what would I rather have, a motorboat or a small canoe I have to manually row? I'd rather have a motorboat. Rank the following types of cheese from best to worst on pizza. Mozzarella, goat cheese, gorgonzola, provolone, cheddar, parmesan, colby, ricotta. Jesus fucking Christ, man. You're hogging the chat, literally. And you complain about other people spamming when you're a hypocrite. Well, from best to worst, we're definitely going with mozzarella. That is the pizza cheese. Then we'll go provolone, then parmesan, then ricotta, then colby, then cheddar, then gorgonzola, then finally goat cheese. That just doesn't sound right. Which do I prefer, red pizza sauce or white pizza sauce? Red. Do I own a pizza cutter? Yes, I do. Bill Plumley, do I prefer fries or tater tots? I prefer tater tots, to be honest. Why, deep dish pizza or thin crust? I'm not into deep dish that much, so I'll go with thin crust. I like rising dough crust. Yeah. Do Tina Schroeder live in Berlin or in Moscow? Moscow. What? Stuffed pizza crust or regular? Stuffed. We're at top 3 features I dislike in 0. 3 features I dislike in 0. The ability to only upgrade one of the 2 handguns. I wish you could upgrade both. The hunting gun only have 2 bullets. And not having item boxes. There you go. What? Have I ever had one of those cookie-like dessert pizzas? Dessert pizzas? No, I don't think so. I'd love to have one, though. Bill Plumley, what store do I shop at the most? Well, for anything that's not groceries, I usually go to Walmart. But groceries, I like to go to Winco. Wyatt, eat nothing but cheeseburgers and limeade for the rest of my life, or nothing but pineapple and anchovy-topped pizza and lemonade. I'd go cheeseburgers and limeade. Wyatt, do food questions make me hungry? No, especially when I ate not that long ago. Dallas Martinez, which video of mine made me laugh during the gaming process? The Resident Evil 5 Melee Glitch, one of my oldest videos. Manny Stovall, do I like the horror game that is similar to Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid called Haunting Ground? I never heard of it, so I don't care about it. Tina Schroeder, who is the cuter couple, Rebecca and Billy or Chris and Jill? The cuter couple is definitely Billy and Rebecca. Murat Balamza, can I give review scores to 1, 2, 3 in Remake? Okay, Resident Evil 1 gets an 8 out of 10. Resident Evil 2 gets a 10 out of 10. Resident Evil 3 gets a 9 out of 10. And Remake gets a 7 out of 10. Bill Plumley, have I ever had to redo a commentary for a video due to farting so loud the mic picked up? No. Wyatt Shatron, suffer huge amounts of emotional trauma but be rich, or never suffer an emotional hardship ever again but struggle to make money. I don't want to be a mopey millionaire, man. They're boring in the world. So I'll be the happiest person in the world, just poor. That's fine with me. I can get by. Well, also, fight Bill Plumley to the death where we each have a super sharp katana, or fight Manif to the death where we're each armed with chainsaws. I'll fight Manif with chainsaw. Have a sore back during the Revenant Bill Plumley apocalypse. Revenant apocalypse, or have shaky hands during the Regenerator apocalypse. Sore back with Revenants, or shaky hands with Regenerators. We'll go with sore back with Revenants. Regenerator versus Revenant. Revenants win because they have an insta-kill attack, I believe. I don't think Regenerators do. Yeah. Marab Alam's the most frustrating QTE in Resident Evil 6 Chris campaign. If there's any during the Jeep driving sequence, it would be in there. Wyatt shots for an Iron Maiden versus Glasp. Glasp. Iron Maiden versus Bill Plumley versus Mana versus Marat versus Novistador versus Big Man. Nope, too many. Sorry. How far away does my girlfriend live in terms of driving time? 1 hour. Marat Balamza, mutated T-103 versus Buddy, armed with an AK-47 and Damnation, plus 100 controlled liquor betas. I think the Buddy with AK-47 and 100 liquor betas will win. Wyatt, sect with mature, classy, and non-annoying Ashley, or with mature, serious, and loyal Jessica? I'll go mature, serious, loyal Jessica. Still. Tina Schroeder, when my girlfriend would be okay with it, would I have a second... Would I have a second girlfriend? No. I don't believe in, like, more than one mate. I just don't. I am monogamous. I know that may not have much to do with it, but yeah, that's the way I roll. So no, I will never be part of an orgy. Bill Plumley, have I ever heard of DSP Gaming? Yes, I have. But not because of what you said. I just came across a random video of his like nearly 8 years ago about a government bill that could have potentially shut down gaming or streaming. Alright, Wyatt, have it always be afternoon or always be night? Always be night. I'm a night owl. Always be worried or always be depressed? Well, depression could lead to suicide, so I'm gonna go just be worried all the time, I guess. A worrywart. Paranoid. Schizophrenic. Marat Balam's the most frustrating QTE in Resident Evil 6 Jake's campaign. Probably fighting off freaking Rascal Pansies. Wyatt, if my girlfriend started dressing super slutty and other guys started eyeing her a lot, what would my reaction be? I would look at them and say, she's mine. She's mine, brothers. Get your own. Also, if my girlfriend punched me in the nuts while I was driving fairly hard as a joke, would I break up with her or just get really pissed? I would just get really pissed. I wouldn't break up with her. Another $2. Some commit sororicide or commit patricide. What the hell are those? I have to look those up. Thanks a lot. I was just catching up, and now you're going to get me behind again. I know that's your intention. I just know that's your intention. What the hell did you write? Sororicide. The act of or urge to fully murder one's sister. So either kill my sister or patricide. That sounds like father. Why couldn't you just word it that way, Wyatt? Why are you making me do this? Yeah, one's own parents. Usually fire. Okay, fuck. So basically kill my sister or kill my parents is what you're asking. Immoral. Hello. I don't care if you donated with it. I'm not answering it. How about... No, I'm not even going to say it. Alright, back to where we were. Finish the sentence. Insect's life doesn't compare to human lives. Finish the Resident Evil 4 Wesker sentence. Yes, but nobody remembered. I actually don't remember that. I don't know what nearly as much dialogue from Wesker in Resident Evil 4. Nobody remembered to roll out the red carpet? I don't know. Are you sure that's Wesker who says it, or is it Ada? Alright, well, my timer's going off, so boys and girls, let the questions end. I guess I'll end with why Chachan's Iron Maiden versus 10 Gyozos. It's the last question. Alright, so now let's catch up here. Because, yeah, I'm still way behind. Marable Hamza, do I think developers should reboot the whole franchise and start from scratch? No. Bill Plumley, can I shout out 2 channels for you? No, Bill, because they got to do something for me first. White Chatron, Leon chops my hand off in real life, or Bruce McGivern axes my foot off in real life, or neither. Why did you make neither even an option? Of course I'm going to choose that. Maneth, Anna and Lay are coming to Tekken 7. Ooh, okay, well that's cool. Yeah, well, why were they missing in the first place? Wyatt Chatron, finish the Ada sentence from Umbrella Chronicles. It is important to remain calm and collected. I don't really know. Also, 1 Resident Evil 5 Reaper versus all the Roaches and versus Roach mode. The Reaper's gonna win. Marab Labs, the top 3 features I dislike in 7. By the way, there isn't any QTE and Chris Jeep sequence. God damn it. The Elu Zija fight for 6. And now for 7, top 3 features I dislike. Let me see here. Ethan's yell upon dying. having to make the decision between me or freaking Zoe. And finally, come on. Jack Baker's persistence. Alright. Wyatt, which emoji do I prefer? Water drop or fire? The water drop. Would I ever call Manif or Bill Kawaii Bear? No. Fuck off. Bruce McGovern versus Resident Evil 5 Reaper. Well, if he's player controlled, he'll win. Delitz, if I could sacrifice someone in any Resident Evil game to bring someone else back to life from any Resident Evil game, who would it be?
Welcome to the family, son.
We got a subscriber just now. If I could sacrifice someone in any Resident Evil game and bring someone else back to life from any Resident Evil, who would it be? I would sacrifice... I would sacrifice Ashley to bring Luis back. There you go. Why commit matricide, which I'm assuming is mother, or insecticide, which I do all the time. Let's go insecticide. Marabalamza, Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, from hardest to easiest to beat. Okay, 4, then 6, then 5. Yep, 4, then 6, then 5. David Montes Aguilera, what the fuck is wrong with you all? I know. Sometimes I wonder the same thing. What? How often do I use a koozie for my drinks? I don't even know what a koozie is. So, never. Be the governor of Rhode Island or the governor of Delaware. Tina Schroeder, do I find Maxine Caulfield beautiful? Not sure who she is. Ugh. Maxine Caulfield. Oh. A little bit. For a video game character. Wyatt Chatron, be the governor of California or the governor of New York? California. Murat Balamza, vehicle sections in Resident Evil 6, most to least favorite. Well, most favorite would be Jake and Sherry's. Least favorite is definitely Chris and Piers. So we'll put Leon and Helena second and Ada third if there even is one. I don't remember much of Resident Evil 6 at this point, Murat, so if I don't answer questions very good, that's the reason why. And I'm not going to try to answer them good either. And finally, the last question, Iron Maiden versus Ten Gyozo. Iron Maiden. Alright, that is going to end the Q&A. So, hope you guys enjoyed. That one was okay, I guess. Got a little weird at the end, but yeah. Alright, well, before I just simply end it, I have something to announce. If you didn't know already, for the actually, I don't think I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but in the next Q&A, number 68, I'm going to do another I'm going to do another trio Q&A with Wyatt Chatron and Bill Plumley. So They will be the guests of the next Q&A, and then I plan on featuring Maneth Muff solo on Q&A 70, and then for 72, I plan on doing Maneth Muff and Bill Plumley in this stream. And this will all build up to number 75, which you should already know will be all 4 of us in the stream. Me, Wyatt, Bill, and Maneth. So, yeah, the next stream is going to be a little interesting. It's going to be Wyatt Chatrand and Bill Plumley are going to be guests. And if you guys have been sticking around lately, you know there's some rivalry between those two. Well, I mean, only on Wyatt's part. He's the only one making it a rivalry. Bill has no problem with him, so we'll see how Wyatt reacts with Bill in the stream along with him. So yeah, can't wait for that. Until then, though, this is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Follow me on Patreon. Shout out to Wyatt Chatrand, Carlos Aranda, and Bill Plumley for being my 3 patrons. And I will see you guys in... You'll most likely see me again in the prologue of Resident Evil 0. Since I got it recorded, I just need to edit it together now. So it's coming very soon. Finally beginning Resident Evil 0, people. We're finally going to see something from me other than these Q&As. Alright, peace out.